Overseas, LeBron would say Taco Tuesday, but in Jamaica we say Interview Tuesday. Big up our viewers. What's up?
That's what I say now.
Interview Tuesday. Remember overseas that you know say Taco Tuesday and all these things.
Yo, that's the most annoying thing I've ever heard, but I hate it. Yo, me hate it.
Yeah, but the king them say it, so everybody start running it.
If you did like taco, Moona like it again. I'll be honest. It's annoying, bro.
So everything humor, as you know, interview ambassador for the teenagers and ensure that the youths are being interviewed right way. What's popping?
Man, taking in the world's, you know, natural disasters and what's going on.
We've been doing that from January. When we're gonna stop? It's like every month there's something new.
Man, I feel like I live in a horror movie and everything from the plagues to the viruses to the dust storms, yo.
The racism.
Yo, it's
like a race war about to start. Yo, people are talking about injection and they're gonna shock you. No.
Yo, but I can just imagine Jerome up and running.
Yeah, yo, I
can Kevin, big up yourself, you know.
Big ref.
Yeah,
Super fun is there.
Joanne, one time, I think it's about 12 o'clock now in England. So big up yourself, Joanne.
He's always here. Goofy.
Check. Yo, I'm just thinking humor about the person who like on the 31st. I know, maybe from in December, right, about the New Year's resolution and what they're going to accomplish 2020. I like up to today. Them still open the book there yet. 2020 the start, you know?
Yo, if the people whose resolution was to be alive, you're winning.
You're winning, yeah. That's the number one thing.
You're winning.
Yo, I feel awake and I cuss 2019, you know? I can't wait for 2020 come, yo. And the wickedest year is never, and then 2020 come and like that, say, yo.
No, the funny thing about it now, when we talk about 2020, we put those words, those digits to vision, you know. So it's supposed to be a year of vision, and trust me, we're seeing a lot. We're really seeing a lot.
This is the first time since I've been alive when me see so much things that, yo,
in a couple months.
And the first, the sky looks up to me. I never start yet. You understand?
Yeah.
And the first, man, is a year of first. And the first, man, experience a pandemic.
Yo.
And the first, man, witness.
Maybe like July, I step out and see like all a spaceship I push through the clouds. You understand? What is?
Them released that in April.
Like, when I heard about the Sahara thing, I thought it was a joke. I honestly thought it was a joke. Because I'm saying there's no way dust can come from one continent, push all the way across the ocean to a next continent. No way.
Exactly, Joanne. Exactly.
Yes, dear 29. I'm sorry. Sorry. All right, then. All right. Jeremy, big up yourself, up and running. All right, Willie, we have a full pack day today now. Because when we talk about interview, we have the youth, the young talent, and we definitely want the viewers them to know and get to know this young baller. We use the word baller. But before we get into that, the interview team has launched a next initiative in regards to how best we can educate the players, the coaches, and even potential refs. So we educate, sensitize all stakeholders when it comes on to basketball. So there are certain rules that I think each and every person who are involved in the game should know. Even if you're just a fan, you want to know the rules, so you know the reason why you're arguing, the reason why you're reacting certain ways. So our initiative will be before every interview we'll have a ref, especially, and we have a ref called Referee Abdul who will be with us to educate you about the rules of FIBA, the rules that we play and that govern our sport in Jamaica. All right, so without any further delay, we are going to invite Referee Abdul to bring forth an article.
Big referee.
Yes, and I think it's article. Welcome, Abdul. I think I even blundered a while ago by using the word rules, and you mentioned to me backstage that referee don't use rules, right?
Yeah, right. It is
All
contained
right.
in articles.
Article. Okay, so today we are going to learn a little bit about Article 3120.
All right, should I bring it up on screen now, guys?
All right, so viewers, this is Article 3120.
And good afternoon, all. I thank you all for having me on this program once more. I must say that the Referees Association, is at this point in time trying its best to get the information out that all the stakeholders of basketball would be on one page when we start to play the game again. So we will not concentrate on the coaches will not concentrate on um coaching the referees, because if you speak to all coaches, they will agree that the referees get the calls 90% 90% of the calls correct. So if the referees know the rules and get the calls correct, then we should not be focusing on referee or coaching the referees. If there are teams, and I can remember a game that was played, a team lost by 2 points, and that team got 8 free throws within 35 seconds, and they lost by 2 points. And at the end of the game, the bone of contention was with the referee. Now, we should be focusing on the actually what we are doing in order to make the game itself better. So looking at this article now, Article 3120. Each what you consider to be rules is contained in articles. There are 50 articles within the whole rule structure of basketball. And for this one, it has 21 different variations, 21 different interpretations to that one rule. And this rule is the interference, the whole interference goaltending situation. So it has 21 different variations to it. And this one, situation 20, we'll be looking at. Now, it says, statement. Is it an interference violation if the defensive player touches the ball while the ball is within the basket? To many persons, they would say, yes, it is an interference. If you look at games that are played on the international circuit, if the ball is on the ring in FIBA games, all FIBA games, you'll find players jump up there and tap off that ball off the ring. In our local situations, players don't do it. All right, but there is an article. Article 3115, that clarifies something as it relates to this rule. Once the ball is within the ring, the defensive player can only touch the ball from above, can only bust that, take away the ball. But the offensive player can actually push in his hand and dunk this ball. Are we clear on that, everyone? Ready?
Yes, we are clear so far.
Hello?
Yes, we are clear.
Clear. Okay, and I wasn't hearing. Okay, so that in itself, it is somewhat controversial for some persons. But if we all understand the rules, then it makes it much easier when situations like this arise. Because for some persons, as I said, there's 21 different interpretations for that one rule, goaltending interference. And the the interpretation is based on the ruling itself. Some coaches will only read the rules, but the rules are within the articles, but the interpretation is what we need, what the referees concentrate on. And having learned it and understood the interpretation, this is what allows us to refer the game. As I'll go again and say, a referee is one who relies on his expert knowledge of the rules and regulations of basketball to officiate in a fair and safe manner.
Okay.
Thank you all for having me.
Okay. Before I go, Abdul, just to go
Yeah,
say one more time, the defensive player
yeah.
can or cannot touch the ball while it's on the rim. Just yes or no.
All right. If the ball is on the ring,
Yeah.
and if the ball is on the ring, the defensive player can tap it. The defensive or the offensive player can touch the ball if it's on the
Okay.
ring. But if it's within, the defensive player cannot touch the ball.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So
Gary,
go.
Gary,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can use this opportunity to to highlight likewise that the CBC is currently doing a referees training, which is open to all individuals interested in basketball. We have completed module one so far, and the schedule is on screen now, which is showing the different modules that we covered during the course of time. And this is a situation where all coaches and all players can benefit from what is being taught right here. So when we get back to the actual playing of the games, we all of us should be more on the same wavelength, and the sport of basketball will benefit from it.
Okay. Cool. All right then.
If persons are
Very.
interested,
Mhm.
they can WhatsApp Christopher Richardson at 351 triple two four 351 2224, and send their
2224.
email address and their full name in order for this information to be sent to CBC, that they can get the link from CBC.
Who they
So
get in
it's
contact with, Chris?
351,
Christopher
yes,
Richards.
351
Richardson.
2224, and it's Christopher Richardson. Just send a WhatsApp message to him with their email address and full name, so the information can be sent to CBC.
Okay, all right. So that number is on screen. So persons who are interested
Thank
in
you very much.
joining
Yes.
this training program, you can make contact with Christopher Richards. So thanks again, Abdul, for clearing up that rule for us, and we're looking forward for Friday to see what you bring to the table, so we can continue to educate all stakeholders with the FIBA rules, with the articles. Sorry, not rules. Sorry, with the article. Yeah, so yeah. All right then. Thanks, Abdul. Thanks.
Okay.
Respect,
Okay, all
Abdul.
right.
Yeah, man.
Cool. All right.
Yo,
All right.
can we take the time to like appreciate Willie real quick? Like he
Yeah.
legit did that in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
No
I
joke.
work for training again, man. Work for training. I don't know. I'm gonna learn though. Yeah, big up on yourself. So viewers, hear what they are saying. If the ball is on the rim, the defensive and the offensive player can hit it up. But if it is within, you cannot interfere with it.
So
So
basically,
you learned something today.
when it's falling out of the rim, you can hit it off. But when it's going
Yeah.
in, all right.
You can't touch it. All right, so cool. All right. You, Mark, as you know, you're the ambassador for the youth interviews
Hold on,
team.
before all of this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be backstage. I'll be coming in when we have some interesting points or see some questions. But this is gonna be between Omar, Gary, and the guests. All right.
No problem. Up and running.
All right. Cool.
I remember to put on your mask. You see me? All right, cool. All right. All right. So, Umar,
Yes.
who we have on? Who is backstage? Who is backstage? The
All
viewers need to know.
Credentials. We have national player, right?
What? Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? MVP for the Holland Classic.
Hop,
Is
hop,
it-
hop.
You know what I'm saying? He averages 25 plus points a game, right? Yeah, one of the youngest to do it, by the way. The man is tough.
Yeah.
Well, you know, fellow Western competitor, you know, none other than Flawless. So just look at him.
Flawless.
Yeah, man.
Up and running.
Yeah,
Welcome,
Yeah.
Flawless. How are
yeah,
you?
yeah.
All gone Flawless, man.
Good man. No.
You're good. All right. Normally we ask our guests to give us 2 words best describe themselves. So what are those 2 words for you?
Well, listen, humble and good one. Like,
Okay. Humble.
I'm just stick with humble for now.
All right, so we have a times humble. All right, so humble times 2.
Huh?
You get me? So you're very humble.
Yeah.
All right then.
So Flawless. So
Hold on, Umar. I have to ballot this because this is a question I need for go off.
all right, go on.
This name, Flawless. Flawless. When I hear the name Flawless, I thought it was a name a nickname or a name that person, but it's your actual name, Flawless. Did you ever sit with mommy and ask mommy, why Flawless? How you come about getting that name, Flawless?
Well, actually, I never my mother, but we never really sit down and talk about it, but it's a good name to live up to, So
yeah, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then take it away, Umar. I just need to know about that.
So Flawless, you're one of the younger players, right? When would you say you were introduced to basketball?
Well, from young. Like from I know myself,
Yeah.
You have an age to put to it, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, 5, 4 or 5.
So who would you say would be the main people who influenced you to play basketball? Like, who were your role models?
Well, parents.
Your parents.
Yeah.
So your parents introduced you to the sport at age 5. Is what they are also a lover of the sport?
Yeah.
Oh, so like your parents play the sport?
Well, yes, actually.
Both parents?
Yeah, both.
Yeah. So wait, the humor is like a running blood man.
I'm telling you, yo.
So hold on there, Flawless. What I mean play? Like some pick-up ball game them play and them little things there? Or them really play for a team or something? Let me know. Let the viewers know what's going on.
Well, mostly, father played the sport, yes, but he's a coach,
Yeah.
But my mother played for the national team. So,
what?
Yeah, so.
So your mother basically better than your father on the court.
No answer for that.
Well said.
This is Flawless Mommy. Zandria Dell, former national player. Flawless him thinks she better than him father. No, I'm just kidding. He never said
man.
that. He never said that. All right.
Flawless. So answer this now. Right?
Yeah.
So you were introduced to the game very early on, right? What was the primary skill that you learned earlier on when you started playing basketball? Because some people learn how to shoot first, pass first, dribble first. What was the thing that you learned first?
All right. First, you have to understand the game. Know the rules of basketball and stuff like that. So you probably say persons learn how to shoot, but actually know the game before you can do all of that.
Right. And that comes with that comes with the experience of your mom and father playing basketball from before, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Question, Flawless. You mentioned that you started to play from age 5, but did you play in a primary league or you really start playing league within high school?
Well, I was playing in D1 in grade 3 when I was in grade 3. And I think that was age 8. I was playing D1.
Wait, you were playing D1. That's college level, correct, Jerry?
Yeah. What do you mean D1?
Yeah.
As in with older player against older players?
Yes, older player.
Yeah, that's tough, yo. A lot of fight right there, and show a big heart. So you're playing from grade 3.
Hold on. You know some I forgot your opinion and all that. Flawless. Because them probably not understand. you get a game on a Division 1 side or you earn your spot because you did good or them just see your rate and say, I bring up a little youth in the game.
Well, actually, as Mr. My father coach and team, you know.
Oh, so from there, sir.
I was there. Yeah. Me had the
what the name of that team then?
Rocky Bar.
Rocky Bar. And you mentioned your father name a whole lot, but you didn't give us his name. What's your father's name?
Everton Travers. The family level with that.
Yeah, man, Everton Travers. I think me did done on him one time, but I'm not sure. I'm going to go check it out and get back to you. All right. So you start playing grade 3 and you said that you went on a D1 team. Your father gave you the opportunity to play with the bigger players. But when you believe and start to own your skill and start to realize that, you know, I can lead a team with even not even my father on the sideline or something. When at what age you realize that, you know, say Flawless, you say to yourself, you know, I'm really good at this game?
Well, my father actually me never think that, you know, always there on my side, which I'm my coach, my personal coach, and you know, me never think say, oh, I can do bad game without him did it. He guide me, show me the way. You know, so never think that.
So how important that was for you to know that mommy and daddy really is two of your biggest supporter? What that does for your confidence? How that make you feel as a basketball player?
Well, that make me feel really good. You know, to have your two parents give full support at what you do, like playing sport or basketball, which me never really care about what anybody else think negative vibes, but just make sure say, all right, two parents and believe in me, all right, do it, you know.
Understand. Okay. All right, so Flawless. High school. What high school you attend again?
Alani.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I know that. We have to ask you for the viewers, you know.
Yeah.
Tell me how the game started to develop at Holland High School when you got there.
Repeat.
How did the game? How did you have to How did it develop when you got to Holland High School? What was the game like? How was the competition? Getting used to the team, playing basketball with everybody. How was it like?
Well, as I say, they already experienced to the sport, playing with bigger players and stuff. So when we reach grade 7, just feel normal, you know, just play good ball and stuff like that. Never really have no issue with them and like that.
Okay. I think what Yuma is trying to ask in not so many words is to say that was you went to Alan, was it a winning team when you were there? Did you realize that you have to now put in more work, or you're going to have to be the leader of the team? What was the atmosphere when you reached Alan? Was it a championship team before you get there, and how they were playing?
Well, them did play good. The squad when we go over there and see, you know, then they already play good. So just join that squad.
Okay. We have some footage of you playing the game. I don't know if it's an under 14 game. So you can let us know if it was under 14 or under 16. Willard, can you play that video with Flawless?
Oh!
Willard, I hope it's not the dust get him now. You have an inhaler, Willard?
Under 14.
There's under 14.
Guys,
Yes.
there's one thing that I will say about Flawless that a lot of guards do not have. Flawless is strong. Flawless is strong. You hear what I'm saying? Like you literally get bumped out the way when he's going to the rim, and that's one thing that is really vital for a guard, especially if you're not one of the taller guards. Is if you have strength in you, that carries a long way, and like for him to have that much strength at his age now, there's only crazy way to future for real.
There's a question on the screen from Goofy who mentioned Flawless. What's your career high? Points, assists, and steal. Can you remember?
I think it was 67 points and about 13 assists and 12 steal.
Hold on. Time out. Time out. You have to be a coach now. Time out. You rack up 67 points, 13 assists, 12 steal in a week.
Yeah.
In a week? In a week? Like in a one game?
No, like listen.
You score 67 points in one game?
Yeah, them separate.
Yo, putting up 67 points is not a joke thing, you know. It's not a joke thing. Marv.
That was against From Tech, correct? From high school.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember the school.
All right. And that's under 14 or under 16, just to get some background to that information. It was under 16. Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Flawless. I might jump the gun on Gary. But,
no problem.
So I know that you participated in the Jumpstart program, correct?
Yeah.
Can you take us through the initial process of having the clinic and trying out what it felt like winning and actually going overseas to play basketball?
Well, when I first got to the clinic, it's like whole heap of players. So me kind of think like, all right, we'll see what go happen. Like when we go get out of this, if we go get picked or so forth, you know. So when my name did actually call, me did shocked but excited at the same time because I say like out of all the players, me one of them get picked. I really appreciate that. And the experience overseas was like great. Get to meet coaches like where coach NBA players and stuff like that, and that's great.
Okay, cool. So Jumpstart, I can tell you that we are normally at the Southern, as you know. So I think we're at the arena and we're looking at we were basically putting our 2 cents to the game, and we were sitting and like me and Willard was saying, we see like Kyler gonna make it now because Kyler play good, and we are looking at Daniel Isaac. But something about your hustle just pull us to say, who was this player? And I'm telling you, viewers, I can tell you, if you see Flawless play, there's no cover to the thing. He play aggressive, he play hard right throughout. And might have a reason why that take place. Because he mentioned from grade 3 he's playing with the bigger boys then.
Man.
But yes, so there's a line right here.
There's something that Flawless has that a lot of players on the island have in common, and that's like they're not scared to play. When they see people that's bigger than them, they want to go at them instead of get away from them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Stone, isn't it?
But with that being said, and we talk about your courage and your fight. Was there any rival player that you wanted to play against in the league, or you will see even at the camp that you were saying, and I like to go one-on-one with that player. Do you have any rival?
No.
No. Alright, you say like you said no, me I put you on the hot seat. How then a joke thing in a you, man. We're gonna put him on the hot seat right away.
Just me, I have one good player for him. Just one.
Yeah, we're good hot seat. You, Flawless versus Kyle Utter in a one-on-one. Give me the winner.
Let's talk about it.
Well, listen.
Yes.
Listen. I'm not gonna answer that. You know, because we not answer that. We never play together. Like we play together, but we never play against each other. We're not good at it.
See, hot humor.
That's
very
a good
hot.
game. That's a good.
That's a good.
All right.
And viewers, before you get into it, the reason why I chose Kyle Utter because I realized that Kyle Utter and Flawless are good friends. So it was just something that I want to get out there. So I realized how quick him said no because them are bridging. So respect that. All right. So what humor?
All right. So I know you're very familiar with this player, Flawless. He's 6'8", point forward. Maurice Vassell.
Maurice, yeah.
Yeah. Wait a second. Who's winning that one-on-one challenge?
Huh?
Who's winning that one-on-one game? You or Maurice?
We have to play to find out.
Okay, cool.
He's trying to be all modest, guys. You know what? Yeah, it's all right. I respect it.
Goofy is asking this question for a while now. Flawless was talking, so we could interject it. So Goofy asked, besides from your father and mom, who's been your other coaches and tell us about them?
Huh?
Besides from your father and your mommy who coach you, have you ever been around any other coaches and tell us about them?
Well, they're on. All right. Remember this conference thing? Other coaches like Pewee and Coach Stumbo and a lot of them, national team coaches. Well, they know the drills with a teacher to make you better, like see the game a little bit further.
Yeah.
And like basically they know what they do as a coach, you know.
Okay. All right. Before we go back into any basketball humor, we'd like to mention that when we talk about student athlete, we don't left out the student. With you being playing, you have been playing basketball from a tender age up. Mommy and daddy love our basketball, so you bounce the ball a lot, basically. How do you balance schoolwork and basketball?
Well, mommy and daddy them always tell me, say, listen, you know, want for your ball the high and your schoolwork the low. You want to keep them on a balance, you know. So always try hard to make sure say the two of them they on the same level or a little bit apart, but you don't want it for one day well high and one drop. You know?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We're overseas now. We're back overseas because Jumpstart. Which country you visit in regards to Jumpstart? Where you went? And what was that experience?
Trinidad and Tobago.
You went Trinidad and Tobago.
And New York.
New York is where you visit and get a chance to see that championship trophy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very young Flawless. That's and everything. Not you, Flawless.
All right. I'm going to put you now, Flawless, to a bittersweet moment, I might say, in my words. The under-17 competition that you went to overseas. All right. How was that experience? What you learned from it? Those are the things that really stood out to say whether or not I need to improve on, and getting a look at the competition that is overseas and not here in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Talk to us, walk us through that experience.
All right. Well, during that experience, as well, everybody know the come six or seven.
6. It was 6.
But all right, experience we'll get. We didn't really need that because I think we were one of the youngest national under-17 team. You know, like so. Basically, we just really need the experience, and we get the experience. So everything kind of wrap up. That's about, you know, yeah, to
Okay.
talk about experience.
Okay. All right. Through every hardship, still we normally find something good from it. However, I want to still talk about a little bit, not too much, but Flawless. We normally hear from the coaches side, what they saw. Coaches came and they mentioned about different things that they realized. But now we're asking you from a player perspective, as a basketball player, they're sitting on the bench overseas. What were some of the things you saw on the court that you say, "Wow, these players really have a little bit more than what we have"? What was that? Shooting, dribbling, basketball IQ. Let us know what you saw.
Well, well, to be honest, every team we play against, them can really shoot, really shoot, and basically them play really like them play more of a balanced team, then, you know. So
Okay.
I
that was the
no. Go ahead, fellas.
huh?
No, go ahead, man. Finish your statement, man.
Yeah, man. That kind of the wrap up the side.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
One thing that I realized, not to cut you or anything, just to add on to what you were saying, I feel like you as a team as a whole, they weren't expecting the teams to
Yeah.
run the way they did, because
Yeah.
there were points where countries like Panama and Dominican Republic, as soon as the ball hit,
Mexico.
Mexico, they hit the floor, run the floor. You know what I'm saying? And they had the ability
Yeah.
to work from the outside in and the inside out. You know, and
Yeah.
it's really just experience. You know, a lot of you guys never played national ball before, and that comes with experience. But I'm pretty sure whenever we have our next time, you know, it will be a different story.
Yeah, and definitely, and Flawless is a young person, because I realize that Flawless, you're playing under 16, right? Your last season
Yeah.
was an under 16. Talk to
Yeah.
us about that Allen invitational. I realize that you were the
Huh?
MVP
Repeat.
for the Allen invitation. That's Willard. We have a photo of that. The Allen Classic. Sorry, under 16 MVP.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So after returning from overseas, you just start putting in the work, and I realized that you have been playing some good basketball. Talk to us about this under 16 classic that took place at Allen High School.
Well, it did fun. It did okay, you know, and other teams from Central, I think Manchester, that team. I think
Mm.
that team and Irby was the toughest. in the competition. But we played and it was a very good. It was.
Okay, cool. Maybe a lot. Yeah, cool. So, all right, Flawless. Any role model in regards to basketball in Jamaica? I think he's buffering. Like in the 90s. Like he's a good one that does a buffering.
No, I tell you. Oh, there he is now.
Running. Yeah. Any role model locally or internationally, who's your baller? Have you ever you watch Falmouth play? Anybody on Falmouth that you really see and rate as a good basketball player? That you idolize?
What Falmouth play?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of players down here, good ballers, you know. And one of the player them when we really like we rate him game and play was Mikey. I don't know if you're familiar with that name was Michael.
Michael Johnson.
Oh.
I attend GC first at one point.
Michael. Yeah.
Shooter that man, killer. Yeah, so yeah, that's his game. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the next question. I have a question, you know.
Yes, man. Go through you, Mark.
So, Flawless. So, you have been playing in the Western Conference for a little bit of time now, right?
Yeah.
What would you say would be the one thing that could help develop not only how the Western Conference is perceived, but also to build the conference up to get to like more so the standard of what the Southern Conference has to offer?
Repeat that.
So, all right, let me put it in simpler terms. What does the Western Conference need to do to develop the Western Conference into a bigger thing?
Well, good question, because really. But all right, they have couple stuff, like wearing, like them push with it, go a Kingston. That if you come first or second, that I won. But we don't really know what else they can do. To be honest, we know what else they can do to make down here bigger.
Okay. All right. Flawless, what's your plan with this journey in basketball? You want to play basketball locally, overseas? You have your eyes already on any college that you'd love to play for?
Repeat that.
I'm saying what's your plan? What's your goal going forward regarding basketball? You plan to play locally, internationally? You have any university that you have in mind that you'd love to represent?
Really? well, the first point and my dream is the NBA, So just like that, the number one goal in my head.
To make it to the NBA.
Do your work and make sure you reach the NBA. Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Here is why I support it. I'm gonna tell you why I support it. Because we're in a day and age now where a lot of our younger players are considering going overseas, going to the G League, and even going to the HBCU colleges, the historically black colleges. That's not a big name, So like him having to go to the NBA is definitely a goal that shouldn't be omitted. It's always a dream to go to college and get a college degree, But the way how the world is moving now, what I'm saying, all that stuff can be done online, and preference, So it's really just up to what he really wants. You see me? But knowing Flawless, he's going to be a successful player regardless.
Okay. So Flawless, what have you been doing through the pandemic? Any workout? You're getting the shots up, or it's just inside?
Yeah.
You still been working out?
Yeah.
Next year you'll be under 19. Playing under 19.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I guess mommy is still. Oh, you manage that, because I know that mommy is also the coach at school, and she's mom at home. Who coach you at Allen? Your mommy?
Yeah.
So you manage that now. So like, you're at home now. You still be doing drills. Mommy still putting you drills to say, work on this, do that. You're still being coach at home.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. It's still like a good thing. All right, Flawless. Before you go, Umar, you have any question for Flawless? Because I want to put him in a hot seat,
Oh, you're gonna put him in a hot seat. Well, Flawless, I just, what can you see yourself doing in the future for basketball in the next 2 years or so?
Huh? So repeat that.
What can you see yourself being? How successful can you see yourself being in basketball in the next 2 years?
Well, as me say, I really want to make the higher level. I want to reach the higher level, basically. So, go do anything we can, work hard, just say reach the higher level, which is the NBA. 2 years apart from now, probably playing for college or something like that.
Okay, cool.
Come on.
All right, LeBron or Jordan, talk to me.
She was wide, bro. She was wide, bro. Please.
LeBron or Jordan, we have to put you in the seat.
Well. Two of them are very great players, but Jordan.
Really in 5.
I'm my player. Jordan.
A youth have a bright future, man. Him have a bright future. No, because when I say him know him history, and you can't say the IQ up when it comes to basketball. That's I said, Jordan. I tell you, I good you, man.
I knew it.
I tell you, man, a baller, man. Yo, you can't dunk Flawless.
Yeah.
What's the one going on, Willie?
Wow, me not showing a video in my dunk. Me just that ask. How tall are you? What your height?
5'9".
5'9".
No, 5'10".
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we need to talk to some of our players. Them joke around.
I've been saying it, but being honest, being totally honest. This is something that if we are supposed to compete with the West and the Southern, the West always have better leapers, always have better jumpers, Can you look on Pewee a windmill, and Pewee about 5 feet 4 inches.
Yeah, me know some Pewee jump.
Michael Johnson a jump, Slash a jumper. And we are talking these players are under 6 feet and them reach up and do some ridiculous things. So I don't know if I know the yam or the chocha with them eat down there, and we don't know if I the food.
So Flawless. What you do for market yourself, or you have somebody who push out your tapes and highlights and all of them things. Since you're aiming to reach the NBA, what you do for get the coaches and scouts and agents and them things are not start yet?
Well, we left that to Daddy, personal coach.
Okay, so him might do them things there. You pressure him, you tell him.
Yeah, man. Him know. Yeah.
For me, Flawless mentioned it to the respect. Flawless, him don't even see himself play a game without him father and him mother there. Him said them introduce him to the sport. Him father is a coach, mother is a former national basketball player. So the household is all about basketball. So him kind of in a comfort zone in regards to that. And I tell you, mommy and daddy must proud, because I tell you before, you're a fighter. We get a chance, the privilege enough to see you on the court, and you display nothing but the best.
So Flawless. when you go Alan, were you like an impact player same time, or you have to come off of the bench and work your way into like the starting five or something like that?
Like as me go to school, I start.
Yeah, start. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo, I'm gonna start and me to post up one Millis did score probably 50 points. I'm gonna put it
Millis,
up.
right? The smaller
Yeah,
brother.
young Millis. Yeah, the young one.
Yeah.
And yo, a bag of man start message me and say, yo, Flawless have 50 this, how much rebound and all that. But I say, yo, the picture reached me with that. You see me? I say, I know, and I like some go out there go look. Cause them time I see Flawless, you know, but me never have me not get on the stats and that me that say, yo, Gary, we need to have essential stats. Like as soon as the game them done, the stats them just shoot. So we have the stats. We can promote the players them and all of them something there.
Well, as you know, Pewy from the Western is putting the stats in for about 5 years now, they mentioned. And I think they might have the stats, but as you mentioned, Willard, we want to get access to it even in the Southern. As soon as we put in, we know. However, for the persons looking, for the viewers who are looking and say, all right, why would I like this individual? We are talking about a player who, as Willie mentioned, he rack up some numbers that ridiculous. If you see him on the court, also fight, 50 odd points, 60 odd points, 12 assists as he mentioned, steal, speed, him have all of those lock. And if you say Calvin Martin, I show respect to Flawless. So Flawless will get better. He has basics, except for a jump shot. Martin at Chubbly has said have a jump shot fully. That will come in time. Decent young man, more than anything else. And with that being said, from a person who criticizes everybody.
I tell still the way him talk about him mom and him daddy, you see me? Like them agree him right, man. You realize they make a trick him for talk about him versus Kyle and all of them things. But what I want to know, because you always have rivals in a basketball, no matter how humble and LeBron like you want to be.
Yeah.
Which team, Alan, you know say when Alan play against a team, hey, them I get you come for crush them. Which team you know say now step on them neck?
We know that.
Well, every other team except well, that are the intention for every team, you know. We want to make sure say we win. But you have the what to say? Herbie is a very good team. It's a very good team. Herbert Morrison is a very good team. And
me see that. Them ready.
Yeah.
Them always come ready. Even when Umar go make a one talk, say him drop 10 trees within seconds.
Yo,
the man the message Umar starts and say no go so. No could never wait.
Yeah.
But me even look right at some I see some of your stats them and I see like 39 points, 6 rebounds, 13 assists. Like a year alone I play sometime.
Yo, keep the score. Keep the score, brother.
No, man, you can't start with that. You realize that 120 the team going on, and it's 39.
When I highlight the score, you see me?
Yeah.
But I disrespect that.
But Willard, remember, you know, I just LeBron fans believe in a stats, you know.
Yo, when somebody said Dominic's a Flawless already has a great jump shot.
Yeah, I agree.
So Martin no know him really talk about then.
I agree.
Martin coach Flawless going to the under 17 competition. Martin worked with Flawless for quite some time.
Flawless, what you would have say in your opinion? Your shot need for work on or you feel it they wait for that?
Well, shot they wait for them, man.
They wait for them. All right. You're the confidence. The Martin. You don't know what I talk about Martin. I know time to tell Martin not to say I don't really know what I talk about. You know?
I agree still, because
I agree. You seem to lights out.
Yeah, man, him jump shot good, man.
Right. Jump shot good.
You better than mine?
No.
No reach, let's say, yeah, that right.
No, the Willie getting a shot here. You can't compare that.
Yeah.
Yo, you know, shoot lights out like humor light now. You see how humor lights out? Shoot lights out.
When you got at a camp, yeah, right?
I mean, Jamal Murray.
Yeah, you would ask any advice on the border, like, yo, how I can reach this, so you would then, if him give any advice you don't want to share.
No.
If not give you no advice, you don't want to share it.
No, I mean, I have nothing to say on that.
Okay. Yo, Gear, you realize, the man coming like Westbrook. Westbrook.
The man game talk himself, yo. The man never talking.
I see him Westbrook and I say, yo, I'm gonna come talk about that.
We did a good job executing, you know?
Okay.
So all right, cool. NBA, let's stop. It's supposed to start back hopefully next year. Gear, we now
yeah.
Yes, you'd have try out for the Falmouth team or what? Town team or how it go? Because you must want to play NBA, because that's the next step to even get out.
Be recognized,
yeah.
Yeah, well, start play for the Falmouth team.
Okay,
it's a good team still.
All right. Hold on, Willard. Before we go any further, we just a touch back on I had a discussion with Calvin Martin prior to this interview, and what he mentioned to me is that he believe that at the West they need more games. They need to be playing more. Flawless, do you believe that you guys need to be in the competition, need to go a little bit longer, or you need more leagues down there so you can participate? What is your take on how basketball is being managed in the West?
Well, as I say, I don't really know how to comment on that, but the games, would I say more leagues?
Okay, cool.
Kind of touch upon that.
Yes, you man.
So in town, right? I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. The town team get to play every school twice, correct?
Yes.
No, the thing about that now is that Western doesn't have the amount of high schools that they have in town. Because I think on the 16 they were at like 8 schools. On the 19 was 7 schools, and we only played the schools once.
Whoa! Man. We need to if the numbers cut down. I say play more games. So play the team 4 times. Even 4 games because of 8-7 teams they mentioned. In town, you know them have to cut the zone and a whole lot of things. But one time that means they play like roughly 6 games, 7 games, and that's it.
That's it, and then they pick from there.
No, we need to look into this. Into this.
So when all win no one for all island, you're not even tired then, like the town team for straight about. So it have to change up. Like basketball, we have to do better, man. So certain things have to change up, sir. I don't like what going for basketball.
Yeah, man, but still, as I mentioned, nobody like Herbert Morrison down at the West Side, unless it's on Herbert Morrison.
So
what would each of them?
Huh? Say that, repeat.
I'm saying under 19, Alan next. We're going for the title.
Well, that's in everybody's intention.
Okay, working towards it.
You have a rough time still.
Yeah, we know, man. We know.
Yeah.
Hey, I know say I have some master recruiters here in Jamaica, and especially in Kingston. I now got asked if in name nothing, but none of the town coaches them reach out to you. You know, call no name. No, I'm not calling no name. Yeah, it's a yes or no. I just want to know because.
Yeah.
Okay, I just stop more knowing. I can't know that.
Willie, you could talk to him about that backstage, you know.
No, man.
All All right.
Enough time there game, man. I see some West man dominate but I know what West team them play for. That's why I just sit down and know. You get me? I say
recruiting is important in the game of sports.
Recruiting is important, exactly. I just sit down and know. I never ask him to name the name.
All right then. As the viewers know, today we got a chance to talk with Flawless. We really need to talk to him moment to find out why she choose that name. It's like she predict that he would have been so dominant on the court. Start play the game from age 5. Him said that he even played in a Division 1 game at age 8, that is in grade 3. Move on to Holland where him dominate. Got a chance by Jumpstart to go to Trinidad to compete, went overseas and play with the under 17 national team and come back MVP at the Holland Classic. Numbers 67 points in a game, 12 assists, 13 steal, just always doing everything on the court. A real class act when it comes on to basketball. As I said before, we love to highlight the youth, we love to highlight the young upcoming star, and I'm saying this now on live publicly that Flawless is one of those names you need to look out for if he continue on his journey.
It was strategic. Like if you ask mommy and daddy, they're gonna tell you, you know a lot of power in the name. You see me? Because Zion. I didn't know say Zion gonna be a star from the year the name Zion. You get what I say? You're seeing Bolt. You didn't know some. You get what I try to say? So right, I know. Yeah, Flawless. The name Flawless. Just that alone can be a brand, you know. The name Flawless. So you have to
Willie London. So like we know a youth name Willard Wells. What a name they say?
It's a powerful name, man, but you see me?
So Flawless, thanks again to give us the time to just come on set. You're pretty young. I'm gonna use the word young, so you have a lot more to experience, but you came and shared that this short journey so far in regards to basketball, the love that you have for it, how far you said that you would love to play in the NBA. We love to see in the NBA to say that we interview Flawless and him play under 16 and now he's in the NBA. So if I shout you and say, yo, Flawless, 2 tickets courtside, I can't go like you want this way, isn't it?
Yo, but I know that you talk about NBA. No, the age them at by 2024. Him could also at the Olympics if him
Flawless, your eyes are on that.
Coach Stumble already said the man play like Westbrook, so as something when would I want him to even aim for to try and even make a side deck. If he make it to the Olympics, no doubt, eyes are going to on him. A young youth from out of Jamaica will kill people. In a basketball.
In a basketball, because the kill people thing, I remember people them start investigate the show.
A basketball,
basketball. Okay, all right, cool.
Flawless, before you go, Flawless, is there anyone that you would like to see on the interview show?
Repeat.
Is there anybody that plays basketball would you like to see get interviewed on the interview squad?
On this one?
Yes.
Kyle.
All right, cool.
Kyle, we are definitely interview Kyle. We're going to ask Kyle who will beat him if he could have beat you 1-on-1. I hear what I'm saying.
We teach Kyle for answer.
No problem.
We teach Kyle for answer still. I feel that is lacking in basketball still. That competitiveness, so you want to be better. You can't be friends, but you can still say, yeah, man, I kill him. Kind of my days, every day I play 1 against 1, I am one, Yeah, man, we say, I'll gear him and say, if me talk like gear money there, Flawless. I'll be honest with you. NBA me there, if me talk like them, man. But from young, my coach tell me, say, brother, I can't teach height, so you're not going to really reach nowhere, you see me?
What there?
Never play with a chip on my shoulder.
But guess what? We need to do research. Somebody named Spudwell, Umar, Nate Robinson. Okay, cool. So I don't know who will have mention height both.
I'm foreigner them So your school, the school where you play for them keep records and all of them stuff, correct?
Repeat that.
The school that you play for, Alan, they keep records. I want to know if you hold any records where people are trying for break or whatever? Like you have the most points, most assists, most speed. Do you hold any records for Holland High School?
Think I'm not really sure.
And something we need to look into here, Gary, and keep the schools
definitely.
Keep the schools accountable. So people can come and say, yo, I name you Flawless Travers, record for all of them there, so them can have something for beat. Look for a record for I saw people get better in them, man. Them challenge themselves. So no, I tell you.
Well,
you want your name on the plaque.
Okay, cool. Definitely. We need to look into that, and we're definitely. Mr. Vanessa Del, so Flawless is a hard worker. He's determined and dedicated and very humble. Is that mommy?
See that.
No,
is that mommy?
No, that probably is auntie or sister or something. I don't know. Auntie. When I like her cousin. All right. It's limitless. It's limitless to what this young man can achieve. All the best, Flawless. It was a great year from you, and keep up the great eye and smart work. They do it.
And definitely, from what Tumbo says, what interview squad is saying. So big up yourself, Flawless. Enjoy the rest of your night, and keep working, keep putting in the work, and just reach for the sky. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Willard, promising young youth, but not lie. Big man thing. When we go, Willie London.
Yeah, see, it's the name tag there. Now. Look right.
Yeah, see that. Cool. Yeah, Umar.
Yeah.
When I went to the arena, I was just this individual that started run up and down a player, hard, steel, passionate, rough. And I was like, who the brother here? Because, you know, we don't really know too much of the West ballers them.
Yeah.
And I tell you, as soon as you walk in the arena, you see him on the court, I tell you, in game, pull it to him. As in, say, you have to say, this youth want to play. Him have the heart of a lion. Man, I never go Calabar.
Me I tell you, say, the first time I saw him play, we were trying out for the national team at Calabar. He came late because he was coming from far, right? Him walk up, right? And him get right into the drill, fam. And I think it was another kid from Herbert. He went up, he spin, bunks the youth out the way and just laid it up. I was like, who is this guy? Like, yo, I him named Flawless, dog. You don't know about him, dog. I say, yo, but I never heard about him. Start seeing him play. He's tough and he has that grit. We're losing that grit when we play basketball. We're not allowed to show emotions anymore. He has that grit that a lot of players don't have. You see me, I say?
Yeah, the
young players, soft. Yeah, man. And for the persons who just joined earlier, we have Abdul, who came on set, and he mentioned Article 31:20, which talk about the input, the do and the don'ts when the ball is on the rim or within the rim. So we are going to continue. Every time of an interview, referee Abdul will come and explain a rule to us.
Address this.
Yes, please address this.
Yo, Calvin Martin. Let me tell you this. When I was in high school playing basketball, I was a captain for my team. Right?
Captain playing.
Mr. Remick, I go to my coach and say, who is that kid?
Yeah.
Him have so much potential. Just get him to lose some more weight and him going to be a problem. But my coach couldn't get me to lose the weight. I injured my knee the next season. You see me? And I just did that. So, Calvin, so when I pick Daman East over MJ, me did better than Daman East.
Willard. This in the cloud, you know.
Ask Daman, ask it.
So you can't delete it so easy, you know.
Mr. Ask Daman.
Yo, Willard, we not even want to get into that. But guess what? We are learning something from Umar, you know. That's what Umar do. The man show how we can protest Black Lives Matters. You see in background? We need to start that. We need that. Black Lives Matters, yo.
Do you Google? Yo. Mr. Frazier. Dwight Frazier about who I am.
Yeah,
yes. Yo, as I said, let us continue to push and empower the young youths. We were saying yesterday during the IGO talk that during this time we're not promoting no 5-on-5 basketball. We still say common sense must prevail. But nothing is wrong to touch the court and put in some work.
Definitely.
Don't wait until this pass. You come on the court with maybe a willy belly and say that you ready to take over the league. You have to put in the work. Yo, you man, you laugh too much for the setting of you man.
Players, don't be biased. All right, if there's a good coach that you can go work out with, please work out with them. I know Simon, big up Goofy, Simon and Lud. They do the local workouts during the week and Saturday mornings and thing. I went last week. It was really, substantial in the world of health. You see me? Keep going to different coaches. You learn something new from every coach.
Yeah, and we don't want to. So, persons myself always big up Stumble Lods and
Simon.
And Simon. We know for a fact that Dave Black normally Pewee in West, Sullivan from Manchester. So if there are other coaches having a program and you want even the interview squad to highlight it, we will take a trip. We'd have a problem driving to these parishes and see what is going on. So we know that basketball is all over the island, and not all just over. To say that we always talk about certain names. Is who we know we really can talk about. So if we don't know about and the secret is there, we can't find it out.
Hey, Calvin now work out,
Kyle,
I just play a PA game.
Yeah, PS5 the man order. PS5.
Hold on. The record straight. All the people in Dub Fam, I did not say it.
So that means there's something being said then.
I did not say it.
No, we can't say anything about Kyle. Kyle Harborview baller and we govern Harborview. Kyle play too much game and have a workout. You have Mitchell Bailey, Johnson. They are putting a lot of work. Every day them on the court and them work on them individual games. Them a try get stronger. Skipping rope, airport stretch, them around 7K.
Kyle.
Those are the players we see working in Harborview. Kyle, this is a warning.
The next time you touch the court, Bailey and Johnson are dunk on your brother.
Kyle, this is a warning. All right. So, Austin, Pewee, people be safe. This corona is no joke. Umar, why weren't you in the under-17 squad? Umar.
Mr. Martin, sir, it hurt me. It hurt my heart, man. I was informed that I was supposed to be on the team, and they switched the rule the week before they flew out. So I guess the rule was you had to be born in 2002. I feel like that's the reason why some of the other talent that was my age didn't get to play. People like David that went to Herbert Morrison, Tadre. Sashen, people like Sashen who go I forgot what school he went to, but they switched the rule on us, sir.
Hold on, a time out. Question. You're saying that they switched the rule the week before, or is it that
we found out the rule?
We found out about the rule. So we just never. Okay.
I traveled. I came. I tried out, and I think it was Mr. Natty. Mr. Natty. Somebody came to me and was telling me that I was too old at the time.
Oh gosh.
So go for ask if we beat the team.
Yo, man, we beat them up like, man, let me tell you something. They might try walk up the floor and I run play. Scrap them. What there? Scrap them.
Yo, we're plating the work, we are beat up people run ball.
Say Goofy went for like 30 points. You know him go, you see me? Goofy go for like 30 points.
Nobody knows spoil.
I couldn't win spoil Kyle because we make Kyle one of the most dominant under 16 player. Yeah. But right now he must slack off. He must slack off, and definitely drive him and go pay him tomorrow. I'll go him out tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. Because when we go them also, we just throw a stone on the window. Then to talk.
Yeah, for wake him up, man. All right, no, I can send you a video.
Man. That's about wake up. When Kyle sleep, you can't wake him up, Papa.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
No, you can't wake up Kyle when he sleep.
You see Kyle again. Ask Kyle the story when them come our country and have to tie the goat them.
Well, that's a different thing. Country,
No,
man, tell you, man. Kyle say, yo, we're going to play ball. So, when you going to play ball? The Monday, Tuesday here.
Yeah.
I will talk to Kyle the Monday night. Kyle say, yeah, man, ready up. When we link Kyle 6 o'clock, Kyle brother say, man, sleep, you know. Just gone in bed, you know.
Knife it.
We say, yeah, man, we say, go wake him up. I say, no. Cannot do that.
Calvin Martin spoil him, man. Me say them spoil him over there. We have to change that.
Oh God. No. Not that lazy. Oh God, man.
Yo, and just to say, so Willard, anything in the pipeline? We'll go live Thursday again.
Yeah, who have on Thursday?
Want that to be a surprise. The posters will be out tomorrow.
What will it be about?
It will definitely be about management. As you know, we don't just like to talk to players and coaches. We talk to all stakeholders. So we want to know the admin aspect. We want to know how to manage team. We are trying to get an interview to show players how they can market themselves and get whatever. Get to the coaches overseas, the best route, the best format, what they are looking for, scout, and all these things. So,
all of them something there.
Yes, but on Friday we'll definitely talk about the management. Basically, some good ideas will coming out.
Friday or Thursday?
Thursday. We'll be coming from that interview. Thursday. So please look out for that. Maybe it's not a face that you guys know, but I'm trust that the information that she'll be giving us will be something that the fraternity need for growth and development.
Yeah, man, and again, stay inside, people. If you go outside, wear a mask, wear glasses. You can't dress like a bleacher. Because when them see the future, woman, when my preach, we don't know where them there to pick up along the way.
Only thing left to see is a camel walk come up the road.
You know what I'm saying? Camel. I'm saying camel walk up the road, brother.
Yo, Gary, at this point, it's not even like what the rest of the year has to offer. It's just what's going to be the next thing next month. Because it come like every month something different coming.
Something different. Something different.
Who would have ever known?
Them just fine. Can we talk about this in Spanish Town? With them just fine?
Oh God, man.
The mass grave with over like 50 bodies and skeleton, I should say.
What is happening, yo?
Yo, I don't know.
What is happening? Kingston in state of emergency almost every day. Like, man.
Listen, I'm all for Black Lives Matter, and I always say, yeah, protest, and it seems like sometimes it go against what the whites are doing to the black people. However, we have to look how we are treating each other, because what is going on in Jamaica, I'm not about racism, it's just that we're just evil and we're just not thinking. I don't know what is going on, and is anybody brother's keeper. Nobody looking out. Some of us.
Don't some of us. Okay, some of us. In my body, brother.
Willard, don't make me say what go on, you know. Because up to now, you don't call her back, you know.
You know what you're talking about.
Man say, you never see her. And then,
you never start. You're on live.
Everybody evil until the national come out. Everybody until the national come out. Yo, interview Tuesday, up and running. No taco Tuesday around here.
Thanks to everybody. We're coming tune in and give a vibes. Is it?
Yeah, man. Some big ups, you know.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
Yeah, man, do your thing, you, man. Black Lives Matter.
What do a solo? Do your thing.
Yeah. Black Lives Matter, what's there?
Watch it. Go listen to my songs on YouTube. I go by Soundboys right there. Wait, right there. You see me? Just type it on YouTube. You find all my songs. Follow me on IG at official.soundboy. You see me? First of all, big up Peaches. Love you every time. You see me? Big up the gang, Dub Fam. You see me? You get me? We're out of here. Yeah.
Cool. Yo, the man have a Black Lives Matter set, you know. We don't know how him get it, you know. We need a Black Lives set there, like.
You can't get this.
Black Lives Matter. Shot.
Yo, Umar bad for real still. Yo, Umar remix. Own a lane, you know, man. With a guitar in a gear.
You have it?
Me not have it.
Joke, then. No, I bring up it for them.
Then I can go check it up on Instagram, man. I'm at that fact. Oh, yeah. Live.
Alright, got you. Live.
Got you, my boss.
What you say? Yeah. Say them will poison my dreams. Yeah. Me own a lane, so no boy can't stop me. No, me own a lane, no way. Yeah. Links. That's that thing. I mean, not just someone cause them, but poison. We're not getting no more.
Yo, wait on.
Hey, what up? Man, you don't know.
The man shot.
You see me?
Yo, wait on. See there? Instagram at official soundboy. Talent them myself, Omar. You, man.
Yo, Umar, drop another song, man. One more. Flimo just come. Him not hear what go on.
See me t-shirt. Sticks to the devil, leave her. She cried that I never leave her. Yeah, so we can't sit up on the line, but you know what?
Yeah.
T-shirt. Blue skinny jeans, modular sneakers. Invictus smash that make me sweeter. Mess with the six, then we'll be a sleeper. Yeah, you see me?
Up and running. Yo, a murder.
Calvin, you know about music. Stick to basketball.
Yeah.
Yo, no, there isn't. Nothing wrong. When was a Calvin and come live Thursday, so we make Calvin sing and show him off for the week.
You must be a tune in.
Yeah, so Calvin, you just set up yourself for an audition.
Me a tune in for that.
Yo, interview squad in the building. We said Nataka choose the interview chooser up and running. Big up all viewers. I know person just a check in. Now we go watch it back because Flawless was on set and as we tell before, in future bright. You get me? Like Starlight. So here we say interview squad in the building. We're out.